for kids with ADHD?
Animation in the entertainment industry for 30 years. I was the head of story for Disney Infinity, the video game, and then I was the head of story for Hogwarts Legacy. And I also do comic books. I work with Archie, Pink Panther, Underdog, Casper the Friendly Ghost, and Rocky and Bullwinkle. So they filmed the live action without the animation part being written yet. So we had to kind of like figure out how to cleverly work the animation into it. But it wasn't too difficult. We'd actually it was all hand drawn, so we'd actually print out the frames of the live action and we'd animate on paper so that they matched with the picture correctly. For me, it's kind of all the same. I like having an audience. I like to do something that makes people be entertained. So as long as I can do that, it's all pretty much the same to me. Immersive storylines, well, it takes a lot of work. You have to try a lot of bold things and really experiment with the stories a lot and just really find a way that it connects with the human condition. Find something about our lives that we can tell through the story so it'll feel relatable to people. Do a lot of drawing. Do life drawing as much as you possibly can. Just draw, and draw. The Jungle Book and the band concert, the Mickey Mouse short where he conducts the band and then a tornado comes through. Those are my two favorites. And so the very first rule of making a video game is player autonomy. They need to have the ability to make choices and tell the story that they want to tell. The original animatic screen they had for us at Pixar, all the animals talked as if they were Amish.
Oh.
Yeah, and the plot was that Arlo, who was named Jacob at the time.
Okay, so
Yeah. They called him Jacob. His father talked like these. Yeah, and he ruined the monument tree in the middle of town. And so his job was to go get a different tree from the top of a mountain to replace it. And he meets Spot. But the story didn't have much to it. And there was no carnivore dinosaurs in the movie at all, which I thought was like, you just got vegetarians. That's what dinosaurs are about.
They have teeth. We don't have the teeth dinosaurs.
Over time, they lost things that they initially thought were really good, like the beetles. The buffalo beetles they would herd, and they got rid of that, and they made it more about Arlo having to make up for a horrible wrong that he committed unintentionally and growing up, and it became this really beautiful Western by the end. When they told me that I was going to die, I actually started booking conventions across the country so that were nearby to social media influencers that had agreed to meet with me. So that I'd go to a convention, make a little money doing that, and then I'd go meet with the social media influencers who would help me figure out a strategy to look for a donor. And even though that donor lived in my hometown, I didn't know that person.
Oh, wow.
She knew I needed a kitty because I made a TikTok about it, because I went to Florida. And the fact that we get anywhere in life is a major accomplishment. So I feel like my life became a much more positive life after I went through that near-death experience for what it was. And I can't help but just not want to inspire people to have that positivity in their lives as well.